Okay, we're back in the Nordstrom's parking lot now. This is really cool. This is the most, and folks, keep in mind that this is all new to me because I visited the Marriott Hotel in '99 when Dan and Carol still had their church, but it was just during the daytime. So just to be able to deal with my stuff personally without Frank and without all, more privately, without all the trauma and the drama, and that was right for that time. But other than that, I did not visit for 26 years. But we're dealing with two different time zones because I lived here in the neighborhood in '86. And in fact, I found a postcard of when I was attending the church, the meeting. And I also found it interesting, an envelope from Albertsons when I used to develop my film there, because I like to take tons of pictures, dated August 23rd, 1986. So I gotta find my car now. It's so packed here. So there's a lot of emotional connection, both the good and the bad and the ugly, or as they say, the best of times and the worst of times. But this is the most intriguing thing to me. I better get out of the way. Oh yeah, my car is over there. But it's like you see everything here. And I'm going to post this on Google Maps also. I worked at the KFC, I think it was on Emerald or Garnet Street. I did my shopping at Albertsons. Where else? Where Amazon Fresh was. They closed that. Okay. Now here's the Doubletree Hotel. That's where the other meeting took place. There was not as much drama there. It was just one meeting. My late father, he bought a mobile home in Costa Mesa and we had moved back. I lived in Costa Mesa most of my life. So it was the last and the first meeting. And this is interesting, this Commerce Bank here. And God bless and move on. Without any trauma or without any drama. But what's interesting to me is, it's what I said on my other videos, where it's like 5 years spanning two hotels. Because this represents 91, and this represents 86. When I lived across the street at Spencer, on Spencer Street. I worked at the KFC, I worked at a gift shop here. I think it was called Spencer's gift shop here in the mall. And I worked at the theater where it's that other mall where it's that Home Goods. Well, it used to be Old Town Mall. Yeah, no, not Redondo Beach. Everyone says Redondo Beach. I had so much PTSD and I had so much memory loss because of the meeting and Frank and all of that, that I totally blocked it out of my mind. But then in God's plan, I found a postcard, and I might post it on Google Maps. I found a postcard of the Marriott when I used to go there, when Dan and Carol had their meeting in '91, and then I was saying, is it the Sheraton? I had called, I thought it was the Sheraton because I had so much memory loss because of that, dealing with the stress, with the post-traumatic stress. And the woman said, oh yeah, this is the Marriott, and is this across the street from Del Amo Mall? And yes. So then it was time for me to reconnect with my own neighborhood, old neighborhood, neighborhood. And this is my car here. Uh-oh. Oh, and I found also, folks, a little bit of Stefka humor, and then I'll let it go. I found an envelope when I had my, that it was dated August 23rd, 86, when I developed my film at Albertsons. So that's a little souvenir, and you guys know how much I like souvenirs. A little bit of Stefka humor, and then we'll let it go. There's the Barnes & Nobles across the street. I have two jobs. I work at Costco, I work at McDonald's, and they tell me that not taking anyone's keys or the work keys, that I have to check my apron to make sure that no taking souvenirs home is allowed. That includes the keys, that includes the marking pens, and that includes the headphones. And that's always, it's okay. We're laughing, but in love. A little bit of humor, but that's always in reference to Stefka. No taking home souvenirs allowed. And a little bit of humor with that, and then I gotta go, and we'll talk later.